Hey everybody, this is Matt with TeknoAXE's royalty-free music. How are you guys doing? So I'm making this short video because I missed the date, but my channel, or at least the royalty-free portion of it, crossed 6 years in operation. It did it 2 days ago, and I just realized it just now, actually. But last year, I came up on my 5-year anniversary. I did something special. I did a pretty cool video. If you want to watch it, I can link it down below in the description below. But I haven't really had time to do anything like that this year. I figure since it's a 5-year anniversary last year, that's when I did something special. But today I can just basically just talk to you guys and thank you guys for the support that you guys have given me over the last 6 years. It's been great. You know, I feel like I'm continuing to improve on my music and branching out into new areas, and I'm loving all the things that I'm seeing you guys do on your. If you don't know, a lot of times I actually do searches for my name, my channel name on YouTube. And when I do that search and I bring up like most recent videos, like I filter from like a week or a month ago, I basically see what you guys are doing because you guys basically credit me when you guys use my music. And I can see all the various different things that you're doing, including Let's Plays, artists, and stuff like that. And it's really awesome. I mean, I've got a great community that basically I'm a part of. And that is actually how I found a lot of you guys for making the video that I did last year. Basically what I did is I did a search for TeknoAXE, and I moved the filter to about a week. And then I saw all the people that made videos in about a week, and I messaged all you guys to ask you guys permission to use your video footage. And a lot of you said yes. And I swear to God, like for about 6 months afterwards, I got a lot of messages saying, "Oh my God, I missed your message. I'm so sorry." But I'm not mad. I totally understand that the messaging system here on YouTube is very shortcoming. It really doesn't hit the mark when it comes to communication. It's very bad. I understand. So I don't blame you for missing my email asking you guys to be a part of that video. And I'm sorry you guys couldn't be a part of it. It was really cool. It was actually a challenge to do back then as well because I still had that old laptop and it wasn't the best for video editing, especially for something as complex. Maybe I should redo that concept pretty soon because I come to think of that laptop was really lackluster. Like, it took a lot of different takes of basically me crashing that laptop over and over and over again to be able to do that one video. And I bet right now with Adobe Premiere, which I've got now, and this computer, which I've got now, I would do a lot better of a job of editing a video like that. So maybe one of these days I'll drop another tribute video for you guys. But in any case, once again, thank you very much for your support. It's truly been awesome, and I plan on doing this even in more time as long as YouTube allows me to, and even beyond. You know, there's nothing that stops me from writing music. But in any case, I want to also kind of give you an idea about what's going on in the future, the near future. Basically, this is October, so you guys can expect a lot of Halloween tracks for your Halloween videos. I tend to kind of overdo the Halloween themed stuff during this month, so you guys can have a fresh new set of material to work with. Also, I have a playlist of Halloween songs that you guys can draw upon. I'll link that playlist in the description below. It's also on my channel, but I realize that my channel is just jam-packed full of playlists. Although, if you do want an alternative source, I can also link my Halloween section on my website as well. You can basically browse the Halloween songs as well over there. Other things going on, since it's now approaching the end of the year, I have about 2.5 months left before the end of the year. And that means that I'm starting to think about the end of year mix. One thing I did not do this year that I usually do in the prior years was the summer electro mix. And one of the reasons why I didn't do that is because I've kind of lagged behind in the electro category of music. I believe I've basically been doing other things. I've kind of branched out into like, new disco and trance and other genres. But the problem with branching out is when you want to do something as specific as a summer electro mix, it's kind of hard to do that. So I've been throwing around ideas for other kinds of mixes, but in the meantime, what I'm going to try to do is maybe focus on this end of year mix and see if I can get some other things going on. It's going to be a little bit different. Usually I have basically four main sections divided into maybe two parts: a drum and bass part, a dubstep part, electro part, and also glitch hop. Those four main areas. But once again, I've kind of branched out into other EDM genres. So it's going to be interesting to try and basically make an entire mix around those genres. Last 2 years, I've been able to make 2-hour mixes. Let's see what we can do this year, eh? If you guys have any suggestions, I'm all open for it, but maybe I should open the stage up for you guys to suggest any tracks so I can basically round out the track roster before I actually lay down the final mix. Other things, I'd like to once again announce my video game channel. It's basically you're seeing me play some Atlas Reactor. It's one of the games that I've visited so far with my gaming channel. My thought was basically to maybe gain a little bit of traction in the gaming community and have kind of like a feedback loop going on between my gaming and my royalty-free music. It's kind of the business side of me kind of thinking that maybe if I got a little bit more popular with the gaming side of things, that the royalty-free stuff would also kind of like garner a little bit more stuff, and then vice versa. So I'm just basically trying this out to see what I can do, basically branching out and being more of a personality instead of just like the guy behind the music. In other news, not really much else actually. Basically the weather here is getting rainy and I'm still kind of looking for a job as well. If you didn't catch it in my question and answer video, basically I finished out a contract with Microsoft. You can only work for Microsoft 18 months at a time, and then you have to take a 6 months break afterwards and then be rehired after that 6 months. So I'm trying to either find a job or maybe see what I can do to basically generate a little bit more income with this project here in a way that doesn't hurt you guys, of course. But there was one thing that happened. I got a sponsorship offer yesterday, but it appeared that the sponsorship was basically a gambling site, and I didn't really feel comfortable with pushing that on you guys. But maybe one of these days I'll try and gain some sort of... If I did sponsorships on this channel, it would basically be me trying to cozy up to the instrument companies like ADIO or East West or Native Instruments to basically gain access to their more expensive instruments. And that way I could use their more expensive and better sounding instruments to bring you guys greater music. And if you guys wouldn't mind a splash screen or an announcement when the video started about whether that music came from a certain instrument or not, that would basically help me to produce better music. It's a thought that I've had for a while now. That's basically what's happened for the last 2 weeks since I've actually released. It's only been a week. Actually, it was last week when I released the Q&A video, I think. But in any case, I hope you guys enjoyed this little announcement video, and I will see you guys next time.